Hello everybody, today we are going to be doing a run called Bidoof percent. This run was it was suggested by a man named Shifter. What was it? Fucking Shifter X3300, and he wanted me to do what's called Bidoof percent. So I told him if I got a sub 107 in any percent, I would run Bidoof percent for him, and yeah, here we go. This is a very competitive category, um, where the slightest wrong move during the wrong frame can set you back and make you lose world record. Now, just like most 4th gen speed runs, it is best to get a certain trainer ID and get a certain ID. That way you can get a specific starter to help make the bit of the game that you do have to play a little bit easier. That way you can also get no random encounters all the way up until Sand Gem Town, which that is important since you can't really get Pokeballs until you get to nickname your starter. So we're doing this to try and make the early part of the game that much easier. Alright, let's hope I hit it. It's not super important, but it is nice. If you hit it, then, and you do the RNG manipulation correctly. Alright, sweet, we got it. Then, if all goes according to plan, you get no random encounters. Now, the ID that I got, it'll give me a female Chimchar, if done right, and it'll make the Starly female. It is a frame perfect trick. If you do not get it on that frame, then you are hot dang diddly fucked, my dude. You can't do the run because the RNG gods will just prevent you from ever getting a Bidoof. But you have roughly about 0.03 seconds to hit that input on the TV. Yeah. And you may be thinking, why are you doing this and not a any percent speedrun that uses the same seed and the same RNG manipulation? Well, simply, Bidoof percent is just better. It's overall just a better category than any percent, and anyone who says otherwise clearly doesn't know the power of the almighty Bidoof. Now, I'm really hoping I didn't mess up the seed by accidentally hitting my head on the wall of Barry's room. Or in this case, J, because you have to name them one letter. Otherwise, it won't work. Alright, sweet. Alright, sweet. We get a 2-turn Starly fight. That is very important because if you take 3 turns, you will just miss getting world record, and that's just how the potato trip crumbles. Now, unlike the hotly contested any percent category, this run does not have to deal with the annoyance of spinners, because the run ends before you can fight a trainer. And frankly, that's one of the reasons why Bidoof percent is just better, because spinners in this game have twice the amount of frames to move as you do. So there's a very good chance that they could be the turn that they do to look away, you can move, and they'll still turn back and get you. You want to name your starter a 1-character name. That way, when you encounter your Bidoof, it's less text on screen. Alright, now you need to go and buy exactly 15 Pokeballs. That way you have the highest amount of chance of being able to catch the Bidoof. Alright, and you gotta do that maneuver. That way you encounter your Bidoof. Alright, so this is our Bidoof that we're gonna be catching. Now, people say that you need to weaken your Bidoof, but if your Bidoof is good, and if you're a good speedrunner, then you don't have to. Unfortunately, now I am not a good speedrunner at doing Bidoof percent. I still need to practice this category, but Bidoof does have a pretty easy catch rate. And this one's just being a little bit harder to catch. But that's fine, that's fine. It's much easier than that idiot Lucas trying to catch his Bidoof. He takes a century to catch his. Oh, it's a shame. This one should be getting the ball. You know, I think we need to use the Premier Ball to give it a little bit of spice. That way the Bidoof is encapsulated by our balls and will want to join us. Damn. This Bidoof is a bitch. This Bidoof does not have any sense of style, and therefore we need to whack it and give it a little bit of sense. There, we have successfully whacked our Bidoof. We have hopefully made it want to be caught. And see? Bada bam. 1029. That is a new world record for Bidoof percent. Now, sometimes you have to smack a plump mouse to make it want to get in your balls. This was a good run.